The more you keep giving without limits, the more some people begin to treat your kindness like an obligation instead of a gift. At first, they appreciate you, then they expect you to keep up, and eventually they stop noticing your value altogether. The saddest thing about human nature is that people often appreciate what they have only after they lose it. Have you ever wondered why some people can sacrifice everything for others and still end up feeling ignored, disrespected, and unappreciated? Why is it that the person who helps the most is sometimes valued the least? Why do some people keep giving their time, energy, love, money, and support only to feel invisible? The answer is hidden inside a pattern that many people never see. When people become used to your presence, they stop seeing the effort behind it. When something is always available, the human man begins to treat it as normal. Not because people are evil, not because people are heartless, but because familiarity often hides value. Think about electricity. Most people rarely think about it when it is working, but the moment there is a power outage, everyone suddenly remember how important it is. Human relationships often work the same way. The friend who always answers the call, the sister who always solves family problem, the husband who always provides, the wife who always sacrifices, the child who always obeys, the employee who always says yes. Over time, people stop seeing the sacrifice because they become used to receiving the benefits. This is why many good people eventually feel exhausted. They are not tired from helping, they are tired from being overlooked. If someone keeps taking you for granted, there are 5 things you must understand and practice. Not to punish them, not to manipulate them, but to protect your dignity and your emotional well-being. Number 1 is stop rewarding disrespect. One of the biggest mistakes people make in life is continuing to give the same level of effort to people who continuously show little appreciation. Have you ever noticed how some people only call when they need something? They disappear when things are going well, then suddenly remembers you when they need money, advice, connection, or support. Yet many people keep saying yes. Why? Because they are afraid of disappointing others. They are afraid of being seen as a selfish person. They are afraid of losing the relationship. But what if the real reason someone keeps taking advantage of you is because you keep teaching them that they can? Human beings learn from pattern. If every act of disrespect receives the same kindness, then nothing changes. The lesson here is very simple. Kindness should never require you to abandon self-respect. You can be generous without becoming someone's emotional doormat. Number 2 is learn the power of absence. Learn it. Learn it. This is very difficult for some people. There is something strange about human behavior. People often notice your value more when you stop making their life easy. This is not about playing games. It is about reality. Have you observed how some family members never appreciate a responsible person until that person moves away? Suddenly, everyone realizes how much they were doing. The meals, the support, the advice, the sacrifice, everything becomes visible only after it is missing. Why? Because humans often measure value through contrast. When something is always present, it becomes part of the background. Yeah. When it disappears, its importance becomes clearer. Many people spend years trying to prove their worth through consistent availability. But sometimes the strongest message is not spoken. Sometimes it is felt through your absence. Not forever, just enough for people to experience life without your consistent effort. The number 3 thing to do is stop explaining your value. Stop explaining your value. Many people make the mistake of consistently trying to convince others to appreciate them. They explain, they remind, they complain, they defend themselves. But have you ever wondered why this rarely works? Because genuine appreciation cannot be forced. Imagine a market trader who keeps shouting that their product is valuable. People may listen, but they become convinced only when they see the value for themselves. The same is true in relationships. People who truly value you do not need endless reminders. Your actions speak for themselves. Your consistency speaks for themselves. Your character speaks for itself. What does it say about a person when they only appreciate you after repeated explanation? Sometimes the problem is not that they do not understand your value. Sometimes they simply do not prioritize it. That is a difficult truth, honestly. But accepting difficult truths often saves people years of emotional pain. The fourth thing to do is set boundaries without guilt. Set boundaries without guilt. The truth is, many people are fighting battles they do not even know they are fighting. One of those battles is the fear of saying no. Many people grew up believing that being good means always being available, always helping, always sacrificing, always giving. But being good and having boundaries are not enemies. They are partners. Think about a well in a village. If everyone keeps drawing water without allowing the well to refill, what happens? Eventually, it runs dry. The same thing happens to you people. You cannot continuously pour into others while ignoring your own emotional needs. Healthy boundaries are not walls. They are doors. They allow good things in and keep harmful things out. The people who truly care about you may not always like your boundaries, but they will respect it. The people who only benefited from your lack of boundaries are usually the ones who become angry when you create them. That tells you everything you need to know. And the fifth thing to do is this: build a life that does not depend on their validation. Build a life that does not depend on their validation. This may be the most important lesson of all. Many people stay trapped in one-sided relationship because they are waiting for appreciation, waiting for recognition, waiting for gratitude, waiting for someone to finally see their worth. But what if that day never comes? What if the person never changes? What if the apology never arrives? What if the appreciation you deserve is never given? Should your happiness remain hostage to another person's awareness? The answer is no. Your value does not increase when someone notices you, and it does not decrease when someone ignores you. A diamond remains a diamond, even when buried underground. Its worth is not determined by who sees it. The strongest people eventually learn something powerful. They stop chasing validation and start building self-respect. They stop begging to be appreciated and start appreciating themselves. They stop focusing on who is not valuing them and start investing in people who do. And that changes everything. Do you know that the people who are most often taken for granted are usually the people who care the most? The people with the biggest hearts. The people who give without counting. The people who stay when others leave. The people who carry burdens quietly. And here's the truth most people discover too late. Your kindness becomes more powerful when it is protected by self-respect. Your generosity becomes more meaningful when it has boundaries. And your love becomes healthier when it is given freely, not desperately. Because the goal is not to make everyone appreciate you. The goal is to never value yourself so little that you accept being treated as if you do not matter. And the moment you truly understand that, people may still take you for granted, but you will never take yourself for granted again. Like this video if it resonates with you. Subscribe if you've not subscribed to our channel. Join our community that we might grow together. Thank you.